Hello everybody, Angry Poncho here, and today is Christmas. At least the day I'm filming this is Christmas. But the one, your arrival here is well timed. Why's that? I am Buluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak both basic and Huttese. I was going to handle the case myself, but now that you're here, it's going to be an excellent opportunity for you to solve a puzzle quest, and I would love to take it on. Basically, what we need to do is listen to each man's account of what happened, and find the flaws in their stories in order to figure out which one is guilty of the crime. These three were out in the field together before the clouds broke. Okay, the dead man is Calder Neddick. Shot in the back from a blaster rifle. The rifle found near his body has bloodstains on it. It's all been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. We have Handon and Rickard. He was unarmed, and Rickard had the hunting laser. They will say they didn't do anything, and we're going to go ahead and start. And of course, one of them is holding his side, the other is favoring one of his legs. Alright. Those two facts won't actually become very, very important until later on. I'm just healing out of OCD habit, because we don't actually have to fight these guys. We'll start talking to the droid.
You must be the one Master Buluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on... Is there any information you require?
Yes, there is. I would like to know about the body.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Alright, shot and killed. Tell me about this area.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Let's see. I guess that's it for now. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and talk to the two of these guys and get their preliminary stories.
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Buluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould.
Oh, you have the evil Sith face. I'm sorry. You did it. You did.
Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there. When all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see who shot him?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story.
Wait, did you say you hit your emergency button? Do you, like, carry around, like, a panic button? Like one of those, like, medic alert things that old women have? That's really strange. I think he's definitely the bad one. He's got the Sith face, he carries around a panic button. Obviously it was him.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Alright, what'd you see?
Well, I was out hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it, and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Alright, once you talk to both of them, you go back and talk to Buluk again. Is there something I can do to help you? Blah, blah, blah. Let's discuss it. We should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we can no doubt resolve the case in the end. Alright. So you see, he recounts what the two of them have said, and it is... wait a minute. Rickard, I believe, that's lying. It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. Yeah, he says he's got the sun in his eyes, but it was cloudy that morning, so the sun would not have been in his eyes. He seemed to have caught him in a bit of a lie. It doesn't make that he did it, but it does mean that we can continue questioning the witnesses. So let's start again with Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
Alright, did you know the
I
victim?
knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Alright, okay, wait a minute. Let's talk to the droid before we talk to these guys, I think.
Is there any other information you need?
Yeah, tell me about the guy on the left and the dead
The
guy.
Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Even though he says he hates speeders. Alright, what about the other guy?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there have been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port.
What else is new?
Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusop was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any...
Oh, those Jedi doing their jobs.
Very well.
You know it, man. Alright, so let's talk to this guy
How can I be
again.
of further assistance?
You did know Calder better than you admitted. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in. What?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room.
She must be pretty
But
quiet.
as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Alright, chill out. I'll come back and question you again later.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
But you thought he was cheating you, and not like with your wife, but like in business.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between... No, if you say that, he just looks at you like, what?
Right.
Yeah. Alright, Garuk, Baluk, Baluv, Totoro, whatever this guy's name is. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Neither one seems to have a motive. If you click on one, he's getting on my nerves. And so if you click on Handon, what options do we get there? He knew his wife was cheating on him. Now we should focus on the murder weapon itself. I can't be bothered to read all the crap that guy says. Alright, tell me about the
We
weapon.
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
So the blaster that killed him did not belong to him,
Very well.
even though they give out an advisory to always carry a gun with you on the planes.
How can I be of further assistance?
Let's see. What do you know about the
That
weapon?
blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further...
Alright, so he says that he had it
Is
stolen.
there any
Well, let's see if he reported
I'm
it.
sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other...
Don't worry, you're doing your job. He just didn't report it.
Very well.
Let's go ahead and question him about that.
How can I be of further assistance? That
Wait,
blaster
wait,
was
wait. Okay,
hardly have enough
stolen,
money, even in
blah,
area.
blah, blah.
I would most appreciate... How can I
Wait,
be
can we
of
actually
further...
say anything else to him about it? I guess we can't. Okay, never mind.
Of course.
But we caught him in that lie, so that'll get us to the next round once we want to talk to Baluk again.
So, what do you want to know?
Alright, tell me about the
That
weapon.
blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Alright,
So-
what else can we ask this guy? You limping?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Alright. Interesting.
How can I be of further assistance?
Now what about your wound?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub.
Har 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 har. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is your gun, which you did not report stolen, Handon's gun, is the one laying next to the body with blood on it. So I get the feeling that's the one that he was used. Of course it was the murder weapon. We're told that. So it belongs to you, and so that makes me think that Handon did it. But then, yeah, basically, he shot the guy. But then where did this guy come in? He says that he set off his emergency button. Handon said he set off his emergency button as soon as he saw this guy shoot him. But Rickard, what did he say he was doing out here? Hunting. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk to Baluk again. Let's discuss the murder. It's Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. There's a blood sample on the weapon. Let's go ahead and talk to the droid about that.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the blood
I just
sample.
received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived.
It was an
The blood
enclave.
on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other...
Alright, well, that's all for this. Let's talk to
So,
Rickard about
what
the blood. Wait a minute, can we?
Right.
Alright, so he says he's out hunting. Sun gets in his eyes, and he shoots something. And he comes over here and finds Handon, you know, standing over the dead Calder. And Handon's the one who actually pushes the button and calls the Enclave. That may, I guess, to make it look like he didn't do it. So what we can say is that Handon was out here stalking Calder to kill him. He shoots him with his own blaster, and then just as it happens, Rickard, out here hunting Iriaz, accidentally shoots Handon, thinking he's an animal or something, I guess. And that's why Handon has the wound. But it doesn't explain... I guess he says Rickard says he tripped in the bush, that's where he hurt his ankle? I don't know. But yeah, that pretty much lines up, but it's not quite all of it. You'll have to see... I don't know where you're actually supposed to get the clue for the last bit, but you can go talk to Baluk about it. Discuss the murder. So it didn't belong to the victim. So which one does it belong to? It's Handon's blood. Because he's clutching his side. He got shot there. We should examine him more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
Cold hands. There's blood. He appears to have some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem that there's this one logical scenario, the one I just told you, basically. Handon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out here and accidentally shot Handon right after he killed Calder. And then I say, nope, they're both guilty. Which just sounds dumb. A bold conclusion, one most people will not arrive at, but we are not like most people, we are Jedi. Still, I'd like to know how you came to this conclusion. You know that Calder was having an affair with Handon's wife. What possible motive could Rickard have? He was also having an affair with Handon's wife. That's funny. No, I thought he was cheating him in business. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of the morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here, and both plotted to kill him. Handon found him first, and shot him because of the affair. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of in their business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he'd convince us it was a Rickard.
Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of KotOR Netic is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lustov can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon Gould. I place both of you under arrest, blah blah blah. Good job, Padawan!
I'm impressed. I'm not sure I could have done as well.
Yeah, the first time I did through that quest, I didn't realize that they both had a motive. I knew the Handon had shot the guy, but I thought Rickard had just accidentally, shot somebody. I didn't know he was trying to kill Handon. But I guess the only clue you really have that he was trying to kill Handon was the whole business deal for going wrong thing. But it's not quite enough evidence, honestly, so I ended up finding it out because, no, they're both guilty was such a dumb option. I went back and picked it because I thought it would be funny. And then he ended up giving actually a reasonable explanation as one of the options. And when you pick it, the Jedi just goes right along with it. So let's go ahead and get our skills. Something I should mention. Oh, one of my subbers. Who was it? Oh, shoot. I don't remember which one. I don't remember who it was that told me this now. I don't want to... I think I know, but I don't want to say the wrong name. I'll put an annotation who it was. Was talking to me about, in the comment section, about going through Taurus and not leveling up. And essentially stopping when you get to like level 4 or 5. Just high enough level to get through the rest of the level. The rest of the planet, I mean. And then once you finish Taurus and you come to Dantooine, you become a Jedi at whatever level you currently are. And so it's not like you have to reach level 8 soldier before you can become a Jedi. If I was a level 4 soldier, right now my stats up there, instead of saying level 1 Guardian and level 8 soldier, would say level 4 soldier and level 4 Guardian. Or level 5 Guardian, maybe? Not sure. I think it's level 5 Guardian. So it'll add up to 9. But, so basically what you can do is, if you want more levels as a Jedi, and less levels as whatever class you are, essentially, they kind of overlap a little bit when you first have both of them. And they keep going in their own patterns forever. You can look it up online, but basically, if you want to get your Jedi perks earlier in the game, at a lower level, so that you can get more of them when you get to higher levels, it basically gives you a bit of an advantage. By taking a hit early on Taurus, by having a lower level character, a low level main character, which basically does all the damage besides Karth, you basically get a reward in the end game, because your character is at a lower level, basically has Jedi traits that he shouldn't have yet. So I just wanted to talk about that strategy, and I may actually be screwing around with stuff like that a little bit later, but not yet. So let's see, what do I want? I can get Force Shock, I can get Throw Lightsaber. Oh, Dominate Mind. That one can be really useful, I think. But we're not going to go to that planet yet, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and take Shock, because I like it. Alright, and then we need 2 of the level ups here, don't we? Bastila. Feats. Let's see. Well, we could give her the 2 up in fighting, or we could give her improved toughness, or we could give her weapon focus on the lightsaber. It's really up to you how you want to do this. This doesn't actually make you get more health, it just makes you, like it says over there, subtracts 2 points of damage from any damage suffered. So it just makes you have a higher defense, essentially. We could give her that, because she doesn't have a whole lot of health. Let's go ahead and do that. She's more useful for her force powers than for her lightsaber anyway. To give her the advanced throw lightsaber, this thing is nasty. That's a really good power. Alright, let's see. Skills for the Jedi Guardian. We're going to want to give her some stealth. It's cross-class, but she's one of the characters who can do some really good stealth stuff later on. Awareness is a good idea. I think that gives bonuses to your stealth, I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? We don't need treat injury at all the Jedi. Let's not even waste points in that. Alright, feats. With her, she's tough enough that we can give her the 2 of them fighting right now if we want. Or we could go ahead and give her the toughness. Honestly, I think I'd give her the toughness as well. Just because that's how I like to play through. Now, I'm going to give her a more aggressive power. I think I'm going to give her the Force Lightning, level 2. Alright, cool. So you see that Juhani's has a higher number of force points, because you look at her wisdom is 12 and ours is only 10, and so that at this point it means 6 more force points for her.
Sure.
So this isn't a whole lot, but it makes a difference. Alrighty then, that quest took like 20 minutes, didn't it? Holy moly. Wandering around somewhere out here, there's a droid. I don't think it's wandering around over here, is it? Wait, we can go even farther south than this? Holy moly. Let's look at the map. Okay, now let's go ahead and head east, because I want to explore the rest of the grove. We kind of skipped through the Matali grounds, because I think we're going to have to go back there for a quest later. And so for now, I'm just going to go ahead and explore the... Basically, when you're looking at the plains of Dantooine, you've got 4 levels. You've got the highest, and then you got like mid-high, mid-low, and then lowest, and that's from north to south. And so basically what you can think about it, the grove as being the 3rd one from the top. So the top one is the one where you have the settlement, where the enclave is, and you have the... what's it called? The ruins that Malik and Revan went into back in the day. That's also on the top level. And then the 2nd level down is the Matali grounds. The 3rd level down is the grove. And then the bottom one is the Sandral grounds. And the Sandral grounds is hopefully where we're going to head to in this video, because we heard from Master, was it Varuk, I believe, who told us about... Oh, looks like we got some Mandalorians. I'm going to get a jump on this Duros warrior. See if I can hop at him from between these rocks. Come on, get him. Leap into action. Nope. Looks like I got too close. I couldn't use my jump perk. Whoa! Basil is using some force powers to knock these guys over, which is kind of nice. Now somebody's choking her, or choking him, it looked like. Choking the Mandalorian, I mean. We're tearing these guys up. Are we over-leveled? I don't see how we could be over-leveled. I've been doing every quest line, but I haven't been going out of the way or grinding or anything like that. Honestly, this is not a game where you do much grinding, even if you want to be at a really high level. Because it's rather difficult to grind. Like, these Mandalorians would only appear once. So the only grinding you could do out in this area of the plains would be on the calf hounds, and they don't give you a whole lot of experience. So it's not really worth it most of the time. Okay, so we've basically connected everything up here. Let's go ahead and head south to the Sandral grounds. We're heading down this way because I think it was, Master Varuk who told us about a force-sensitive cave, or a cave strong in the force. I'm not sure how he phrased it, but it's basically a lightsaber crystal cave. One of the crystal caves that you can find. And I know there's this one on Dantooine, and I think that there's another one on one of the other planets, but I can't remember where it is. No, wait. I know for a fact that there's one on, what am I going to say? We'll get to it. But I think there might be a 3rd one. If any of you guys listening know, or watching, I guess I should say, know of a 3rd cave. Yeah, because I can think of the one on Dantooine, and then the one on the 4th planet. I always have the same order that I do the planets in. I'm actually doing it differently for this Let's Play, but not a really big deal. What's that one there? Calf Hound? Why is it gray and not white? That's weird. It's like it's got a mixed color combination. Do you see that? Looks different than the others. Huh. This is as strong as the regular calf hound, though, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Let's go ahead and heal. Just get a little bit of healing on. Oh my god, there's a droid over there. I gotta save him. Hello. I think he's almost dead. Look at him, he's like, oh no!
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid.
How are the cat hounds attacking you?
Who knows? They are beasts, and have been very aggressive of late. I am sorry if I seem a bit abrupt, but I must be moving along. I am rather in a hurry.
Where are you going? Wait a minute, are you running from something?
My master, Elise. Wait, did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
What? Why are you running away?
But I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
All the time?
You don't want to know.
Probably not.
Yes, she rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
Oh, dude, don't kill yourself.
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
Oh. Oh. That's so sad. Why can't you still be around and have her meet other friends anyway? I'll destroy you and tell her you're still out there. That's so evil. No, you should go back to her. I don't really know what what to do here. I don't feel like he needs to be destroyed, but this is actually the hardest choice I've had to make so far in this game of what's best for this woman's mental health. I feel like destroying him is going to be the only way that we can actually get her to go out and be a normal person again.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Yeah, I guess so, since I'm about to destroy you. Sorry, dude. It hurts me as much as it does you. Aww. That's sad. I didn't want to do that. But I think it's really the only way to get, whatchamacallit, her to chillax. Where are my other 2 party members? I don't see them. Oh, they're over here fighting Mandalorians. Where the heck are they? Hope they're not going to get killed. I can heal them from here, so it's no big deal. Because I think I can. I believe they're over here. I just saw some damage go up. How did they wander all the way over here by themselves? That's crazy. When do I get over here and they've already... Yep, they've already killed everybody. Good work. Wow. I'm over there talking to the droid and they're over here killing Mandalorians, man. Alright, well this video is getting long, so we're going to stop here. In the next episode, we are going to head into the Crystal Cave, which was actually... We were right next to it when we were over by that droid. So we're going to head right over there again and explore the Crystal Cave to get some new lightsaber colors and some other crystals as well. So I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. See you then.